Good morning, conversationists, regardless of whatever time it is that you're watching me. Thank you for tuning in. And this may come as a surprise, but it's been there for a very long time. I don't know if you've ever been in this space or in this period of your life where there's something that you really want to achieve, and you know that even if other people are doing it, you have a niche there. You don't just have a niche there. You know that nobody's going to do it the way you would. Nobody's going to say it the way you would. Nobody's going to curate those conversations the way you would. Like, this is your own space. It's a whole big room, and there's a spot for you. And if you don't get to occupy your spot, then you are doing yourself, you are doing God, you are doing humanity a great injustice. And that's how I felt over the years. And that's why I'm here. If you followed me on Facebook, or maybe you don't follow me, but you've watched some of my videos on Rosa Storyteller on Facebook, and most recently on TikTok, you will know that I hold very mini conversations of very interesting and important topics that I think that we should be talking about as a nation, as Africa, as the world, humanity generally, because that's what I'm all about. I love to talk about human interest stories a lot because before we are anything else, we are human beings, are we not? Yes, and those are things. There's so much that has been going on in the last couple of years that I keep writing and talking about a lot, like not necessarily discussing with people, with myself, and then with my ideas, like on my laptop and all of that. The conversation is mostly with myself. And I've always been drawn to, as a person, I have never been keen on social media. I've never been too keen about social media. I have never been that person that wants to be in the media doing a lot of work, a lot of talking, especially when it has to do with things that get the attention of people prying into, your life and what you do and all that. But then the media has, can we do something positive there? Can we shed light on certain issues? Has it even helped me as a person? Are there shows that I follow and I have been able to learn a lot from there? Yes, there are. Are there issues we should be talking about? Yes, there's so many issues that we should be talking about, and many people are talking about it. And that's why it took me this long, because regardless of how trendy something is, I'm not somebody who likes to just jump on trends just for, oh, let me just do it. Everyone is doing it. If you just go with the flow and you go with the crowd, you probably will never fulfill your purpose, because it's about, oh, it's trendy, everyone is doing it, everybody's talking about it, everybody's on TikTok, everyone is on Facebook, everyone is on YouTube, and all the things that you can think of that everyone else is doing that you are not. So you try to put yourself in a box where people have put themselves, and you really do not belong there. And that's why it took this long. And I used to pray about it, or write about it, and I'm so convicted about it. I have, in over the years, curated a lot of conversations in this very beautiful diary of mine, just curating conversations, possible topic for discussions on a podcast. And I got to ask myself, okay, how do I even go about this? Because to run a podcast, I'm looking at hosting people and all whatnot. But guess what? I'm here as a host, uh, and the solo what guest in my show at the moment. So yeah, and it's okay. And that's why I'm here to tell you to ride with me. I have not written down any notes or you know, I don't have a projector here that's, I'm just going to be reading out what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let myself be myself the way that I should, and hope that we journey together. Definitely, it's going to be fruitful. I probably will not be out here forcing anybody to, oh, join, subscribe, and all of that. But I would appreciate it. As always, I'll also appreciate your comments. These are, like I earlier began this conversation, I call you conversationists because that's what we are to each other. We're here to have meaningful conversations and see how we can better our society with these conversations. Because from the look of things, the social media is doing a lot. It's influencing the whole world right now, positively, negatively, you name it, in whatever way. And the people who are at the core, who are at the mercy of what, how good or bad social media can be, are young people. You'd agree with me that this, you agree with me on that one, that there's a lot of truth there. And they're not just the ones. You can imagine how much this media controls so many of us. Like, it controls everything you do, it controls your schedule. You probably do cannot handle yourself without social media directing you on what to do or what not to do. So these are some of the, there's so many conversations we're going to be having here that's very important. Yes, and we have a lot of segments that I've been curating. I told you I've been on this for years. I have been building and building. You know, when you, God gives you a vision and he keeps giving you a lot of, every time you walk on that vision, every time you look up to people who are riding with that vision that you want to undertake, you see yourself, coming out. It becomes clearer as the day goes by. And if there's anything that I have learned, is to do what Habakkuk 2:2 says: write the vision down. It's always been important. And the more I write it down, the more I get a clearer understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing on this platform. So somebody may say, I'm late here. I say, I don't think so. I am just in time, on time here. And I am very optimistic of what this platform is going to do. By the way, we are not just starting today. If you're watching this for the first time, I'm not going to downplay on some of the things I've shared on Facebook. I have not had so much engagement there, but I am really not discouraged by that, because sometimes you have a vision and you have so much that you want to achieve, and if you don't start to practice, you may dwell on your self confidence that, oh, I can do this. So that's why I said, okay, why not just start sharing some of these thoughts and things that you observe in society on Facebook. So I started that last year, March the 8th. That's when I created that network on my Facebook. So I can say we are over a year old, yes, and with with me to show for it, and I'm here now. I am very optimistic, like I said, about this podcast. I am so optimistic about it. I hope that as you watch, you are as optimistic as I am, as I bring you these conversations, these thought-provoking conversations that helps us to learn, relearn, and unlearn, as my favorite podcaster, Lynn Ngugi of Kenya, Africa, and the world would always say. Yes, I'm going to do this. We are going to do this, and it's going to be worth the journey. Let's journey together. It's worth every data. It's worth every time, so that every time you tune in to watch, you will know that you are not here wasting your time. Yes, I'll be dropping the next video on, okay, maybe the inspiration, some of the people who have inspired me in my journey, because you always want to look out for people who are already doing what you want to do, who embody that vision that you want to, you want to bring to fruition. So yes, we are going to have very meaningful conversations. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. Our next upload will just give us a rundown of these conversations that I have been curating and I've been emphasizing about. Until I come your way in a short while, thank you. Bye-bye.